Okay, let's unpack this. Imagine, just for a second, having a sort of crystal ball, one that lets you peek into the future of the internet.
Hmm.
Not just, what websites will look like, but the tech underneath. How the browser you use every day is actually evolving.
Right, the engine itself.
Exactly. How do those really cutting-edge web features, how do they actually emerge? How do they get tested and, well, eventually become part of our normal browsing?
It's a fascinating process, isn't it? Often hidden.
It really is. And today, we're going to dive deep into something called Chrome Canary.
Ah, Canary.
It's a specialized, very experimental version of Google Chrome. Our mission today is to help you understand exactly what Chrome Canary is, why it even exists, who uses it, and crucially, how it plays this often unseen role in how the web evolves.
Yeah, it's pretty fundamental to that evolution.
By the end of this, you should feel pretty well informed on this bleeding edge part of browser development. And when we say bleeding edge, we really mean it. This is like the absolute forefront, sometimes even before the code is, well, totally stable.
That's the key part. And a critical aspect here is understanding how Google manages these new features. They don't just, push everything out to everyone at once.
Yeah, right. That would be chaos.
Exactly. They use what they call release channels for development, for testing. And Canary, like you said, it's the most experimental of these channels. It's right out there at the front. It's really designed to be the very first place any brand new code lands.
Okay, so it's not just one single Chrome, but like a whole spectrum, different stages of development.
Yeah, it's a perfect way to put it. A spectrum.
That's really insightful.
I-
Can you maybe elaborate a bit on these different channels?
Sure. So there are four main ones. Each has, a different level of stability, a different purpose.
Yeah.
At one end, you have stable. That's the standard version, the one most people are probably using right now to listen to this.
Okay.
It's tested a lot. It's incredibly reliable.
So stable is the workhorse, the one you rely on for like daily tasks where things just need to work.
Precisely. Reliability is paramount there.
Yeah.
Then moving along that spectrum, you get beta.
Beta. Right.
Beta updates about once a week, maybe every 6 weeks, for major bumps. It gives users an early look at what's coming up, but with minimal risk. It's like a dress rehearsal.
A preview. Okay.
Then further into the experimental side, there's the dev channel. Dev is primarily for developers.
Makes sense.
It shows what Google's actively building. It updates more often than beta, maybe once or twice a week.
And then, right at the very edge of this whole development picture is Canary.
Canary.
The name itself, it kind of hints at something, doesn't it? Like the old canary in a coal mine.
Absolutely. That's exactly where the name comes from. It's a direct reference. It's explicitly designed to be the first to, to uncover bugs.
Aha.
It's the most experimental, truly the bleeding edge version, which means it gets new features, new code changes pushed to it almost daily.
Daily. Wow.
Yeah, pretty much as soon as they're available, sometimes even built automatically multiple times a day. It's built specifically to find issues early, really early.
Okay, it sounds like the ultimate, experimentation zone, given that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing it's definitely not the browser you'd use for your online banking.
Definitely not. No, Chrome Canary is inherently unstable. It's experimental by its very nature.
Yeah.
It's really not recommended for daily browsing because, well, it can crash often or sometimes just fail to even run properly.
Really?
Oh, yeah. It's truly for developers and, let's say, advanced users or tech enthusiasts who understand that and are comfortable with that level of potential instability. I've seen it myself break completely for a few hours before a fix rolls out fast.
Okay, but if it's so prone to breaking, why would anyone actually use it? What's the point? What's the sort of the deeper purpose behind having a browser that might just, crash on you?
And that's the critical question, isn't it? Why indeed? The real genius here, I think, is that Google is essentially crowdsourcing the future of the web.
Crowdsourcing. How so?
Yeah. Well, instead of just a small internal team trying to find every single bug, they empower thousands of developers, enthusiasts all over the world to preemptively build against this bleeding edge and often, break it.
Okay.
See, Canary includes the absolute latest, often untested web platform APIs.
The APIs being the building blocks for web apps.
Exactly. The fundamental programming interfaces that let developers build really sophisticated web applications. Canary gets those first. And it even has experimental flags you can turn on or off. These reveal hidden features, things still being built.
Ah, so you can peek behind the curtain.
Precisely. And this gives developers a really crucial chance to build and test their own websites and applications with these upcoming Chrome technologies before they hit the mainstream.
Way before they get to stable.
Way before. And this drastically speeds up the web's evolution. It allows new tech to mature much faster, which directly impacts how quickly we all get those richer, more interactive online experiences.
Ah, okay, I get it now. So it's not just a testing ground for Google stuff. It's like a living, breathing lab for the whole web,
That's a great way to describe it, a living lab.
where the entire development community can basically participate. And it looks different too, right? The icon is yellow.
Yes, exactly. The icon is bright yellow. That's deliberate to help you immediately tell it apart from the standard multicolored Chrome icon.
Makes sense.
And crucially, you can install Chrome Canary and run it right alongside your regular stable Chrome browser.
Oh, so they don't interfere with each other.
Nope, it doesn't affect your stable installation at all. They're separate entities. And this means developers, or anyone curious, can test new features in Canary while still having that reliable browser for their day-to-day work.
That's actually a really elegant solution, isn't it?
Yeah.
It gets around that classic developer problem, needing the newest tools, but also needing something solid that just works.
Yeah, it acknowledges the reality of their workflow.
You get to explore the future without messing up your present.
Precisely put. And that separate installation, that isolation, is vital because it enables those Canary users to provide really invaluable early feedback.
Ah, the feedback loop.
Yes, bug reports, suggestions directly back to Google's engineering teams. This feedback loop is absolutely critical. It helps fix issues, improve features long before they ever get rolled out to beta or dev, let alone the stable channel that most people use.
So it's quite literally how the web gets polished and refined for the rest of us.
It really is, step by step, bug by bug.
So in essence, Chrome Canary is this powerful tool for people who don't just want to see the future of the web, but actually want to help shape it.
Actively participate.
It's the first place new features land,
Yeah.
specifically aimed at developers, tech enthusiasts, people willing to put up with a bit of instability.
Sometimes a lot of instability.
Right. For that unique access to innovation, it kind of makes you appreciate the smooth experience on the stable browser more, knowing how much turbulence is smoothed out behind the scenes by these, well, canaries.
Absolutely. They take the early hits so others don't have to.
Okay, so just to recap for everyone listening, Chrome Canary is really that bleeding edge version of the browser. It's where the newest, often untested features land first, getting updated almost daily.
Yep, the proving ground.
And it's specifically designed for developers and tech enthusiasts. Why? To provide that crucial early feedback, helping to refine and literally shape the future of the web as we know it.
That's a perfect summary. And for you, the listener, just to reiterate, while Canary is definitely not recommended for your everyday browsing because of that instability.
Please don't use it for your banking.
Haha, exactly. But its separate installation does mean you can actually run it alongside your stable Chrome without any problems. So it allows you to safely explore those cutting-edge features, those new web platform APIs yourself, if you're comfortable with things potentially breaking. If you're curious.
Yeah, if you have that curiosity. It's an interesting thought, isn't it? How much work, often completely unseen work and collaboration, goes into refining the technology we just take for granted every single day.
The iceberg beneath the surface.
That essential, often invisible process of early testing and feedback. Tools like Chrome Canary let this relatively small group of users act like pioneers, basically paving the way for millions, maybe billions of others.
They really do chart the course.
And it really makes you wonder, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What other canaries in the coal mine are out there, shaping our digital future in other areas, just waiting to be discovered long before they become part of our everyday digital lives?
That's a great question to leave people with. What's the next Canary?